Hey folks, I hope that you guys are doing pretty well. So today is Monday, the 17th of March 2025, and in today's video I want to talk about the Western Wall signage, okay? Normally when people go and visit the Western Wall, there is a signage saying, "Welcome to the Western Wall, a remnant of the temple," and it reads, "The foundation stone sits at the peak of Mount Moriah above the Western Wall. According to tradition, the wall was created from this stone. The binding of Isaac took place on it, and King Solomon built the first temple around it. As it reads in Kings 1 chapter 8, a house for the name of the Lord, the God of Israel. Okay, now I believe that this tradition, according to the signage, is actually true. Okay, now this tradition and truth, in my opinion, in my view, from my study of the Bible, can be linked to Psalm 133, verse 3. Psalm 133, verse 3 reads, "As the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountain of Zion, for there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore." Okay? So if you begin to think about even life forevermore, then tradition holds this truth, this tradition that's written here or the signage of the Western Wall, in my view, is actually true. I believe that this tradition is true because Psalm 133, verse 3 tells us that for there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life, forevermore. Okay, so if you go to Psalm 133, okay, and you read verse 3, "As the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountain of Zion, for there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore." So that means that God, upon Mount Moriah, if you like, okay, He commanded even life forevermore. Now, I also think that this tradition in this signage, perhaps it's also, could also well be linked to Genesis 1, verses 9, 11, when God commanded, "Let the dry land appear," and then from then on, everything happens. So if you look at Genesis 1, okay, let me take you there to Genesis 1. Um, if you look at Genesis chapter 1 and you read verses 9 to 11, and God said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." Okay. If you read verse 10, and God called the dry land rather earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas, and God saw that it was good. And then on verse 11, and God said, "Let the earth bring forth grass and herb yielding seed," and so on. So when you link these prophecies together in Psalm 133, verse 3, and also Genesis 1, verses 9, 11 in particular, I believe that the signage here on the Western Wall, according to tradition, that the world was created from this stone. I actually believe this. I think that this tradition holds truth because Psalm 133, verse 3 is clearly telling us, "For there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore." Okay, in Zion, okay, in Mount Zion, on Mount Moriah. So the fact that we got Psalm 133, verse 3 telling us is, "For the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore." I think that this tradition is actually true. And also, if you think about, Genesis 1, verses 9 to 11, when God commanded, "Let the dry land appear," and so on. I think that if you put these two together, what it says in Psalm 133, verse 3, and also what it says in Genesis 1, even Genesis chapter 1, if you like, I think then that you can link it with this tradition. And I believe that this tradition is actually true, especially if you read Psalm 133, verse 3. "For there the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore." So yeah, I do believe that this signage uh, is true. And also, of course, according to tradition. that the world was created from this stone. So, all right, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.